Hi, so in this video, I'm gonna go over the top 4 most common mistakes that I see runners making when it comes to weightlifting. So here we go. The number one mistake I see is runners not weightlifting at all or just not doing enough of it. And in my course here, I'm going to go into how much of it you should actually be doing. I see a lot of runners maybe doing it every 2 weeks or once a week, and that's just not, or even a little bit more than that, is just not adequate enough to really get the benefit that you should be out of it. So, biggest mistake number 2 is I see runners focusing on their legs. Now you might think, and it is right to want to strengthen your legs, and you might think, well, in the gym, that's what I should be focusing on, right? We run with our legs. That is true. You do run with your legs, and strengthening them is a positive thing. But when you're going into the gym and strengthening your legs in the gym, you're basically creating an imbalance because you're not strengthening or focusing enough on your arms, your back, your core, and those things. So you're creating this imbalance in your body, which then can result in injuries and even slower times because your body isn't able to fully, go in and create that perfect gait with your feet coming out and your arms extending and that sort of thing. So it can slow you down again or create injuries. So the actual thing that I teach that you should be doing is actually more focusing on your upper body, right? Your back and core and those things. Because again, when we're running out there on the streets or on a track, we're again focusing mostly on our feet and our legs and getting them very strong, but we sort of lack in those things, and that's where the gym actually can help you create a more balanced body, which creates a faster time for you as a runner. So, okay, number 3, the biggest mistake number 3 that I see runners doing with weightlifting is I see a lot of them doing a low weight with high reps. And at first this may seem like naturally the correct thing to do, especially when us as runners, we are basically running for long distances, right? So we're doing a long activity, which seems to be a low intensity, like we're not sprinting for a short period of time, which would kind of be similar to doing weightlifting, where you would do high weight with low intensity, low reps. But the actuality is that is the correct thing for you to do, is to do a higher weight with a lower number of reps, if you're counting reps, and I'll get into that in number 4. But that is a better way to balance out your body and to make your body stronger. And as far as I've seen from actual testing from myself and other athletes, that is the best way for you to train for weightlifting for runners, even though it seems contrary to what you might think or what you've even been told. Okay, so number four, the last one, and this is a big one too, is people counting reps is wrong. And that may seem like, well, what do you mean counting reps is wrong? How do I do weightlifting if I don't count reps? Well, because what happens is most people tend to focus, when they focus on counting reps, is they're focusing on doing a set number every time they come into the gym, right? But if you really look at it, your body and where you are fitness-wise changes every day. One day you might be more fit, or maybe your body is maybe sluggish that day because you did a hard workout the day before and you need to recover a little more. So you shouldn't be doing the same amount of rep every single time. So instead, I suggest not counting reps, and I'll get into that later in the course, what you should do instead. Okay, so there you have it. There are the top 4 biggest mistakes that I see runners making when it comes to weightlifting.